There's one question I want to talk about today, and I want you to try and use the next time you're in a tough spot as a manager or a leader. The question is this: what does this situation require of me? What's a tough spot that we sometimes get into? It could be you're working on a project alongside other people and somebody doesn't seem to be stepping up and doing the thing that you think that they should be doing. It could be you need to have a conversation with somebody in the company, but they work for a manager who says, no, you only got to go through me to talk to that person. Asking, what does this situation require of me, forces us to get outside the actual experience and look at things a little more analytically, a little more objectively. My friend Michael Hudson once said to me, you cannot read the label from inside the jar. When we ask, what does the situation require of me, it forces us to get outside the jar and look at the entire situation without us actually being inside it, experience all the emotion and the frustration around what we think should be happening. What does the situation require forces us to think about what we're trying to accomplish or where we're trying to go. See, what's needed in a situation always depends. It depends on what you're trying to accomplish. If you ask, what does this situation require, it forces you to get clarity around, well, that depends on what I'm trying to accomplish. If I want the project delivered on time, then this is what's required. The third part, asking, what does this situation require of me, brings us back to what we are capable of doing. We can sit and think about all the things we think everybody else should be doing until we're blue in the face, but we can't change that. We can only change the choices that we are going to make. And so asking, what does the situation require of me, helps to highlight what we can do. And when I see managers start to ask this question, it frees them up. They start taking action. They start taking responsibility. They start owning things that they otherwise wouldn't have owned. Because if we're just sitting back and looking and saying, well, it should be that person, or it should be that person, or it shouldn't be this way, then we're stuck in inaction and we're waiting for those around us to do the thing. When we take a step back and we ask, what does this situation require of me? If we get clarity on it, which very often we do, it becomes obvious, and then we go and do the thing. We're starting to separate what's comfortable, what's easy, from what's required, what's effective. And that takes us a lot further down the journey to wherever we're trying to get to. So next time you find yourself in a tough spot, try asking that question. If it works for you, send me a note. Even if it doesn't work for you, send me a note. Tell me about your experience when you ask yourself that question. Thanks for today. Bye for now.